The Pyramids of Egypt, Memphis and its necropolis, the pyramid fields from Giza to Dashur. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Pyramid Fields of Egypt site was added as an architectural site containing more than 38 pyramid structures. It is over 62 square miles. It includes the Pyramids of Giza, the Great Sphinx, and the Pyramid of Djoser, which is argued to be the oldest step pyramid. It was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1979 for criteria 1, 3, and 6. Memphis and its necropolis are of great cultural significance. These structures were never lost to time, so there are many records and references to them throughout history. The area of Memphis and the Pyramid Fields are considered one of the oldest civilizations. This site also includes the Pyramid Complex of Saqqara, which contains the first monumental stone building ever constructed. The Memphis and its necropolis World Heritage Site is managed by the Supreme Council of Antiquities. The site operates under the provisions of the Protection of Antiquities Law No. 117 of 1983 as amended by the Law No. 3 of 2010 for the protection of monuments. UNESCO lists several risk factors affecting the site in 2023, including major visitor accommodation and associated infrastructure and urban encroachment. Former director of the Supreme Council of Antiquities in Egypt, Zahi Hawass, ran the site for over 30 years. During that time, he instituted several actions intended to manage risks. He specifically noted the dramatic consequences of the tourists going on the popular tour route of the site. He said each visitor produces nearly an ounce of moisture with a high saline content through their breath and perspiration. This results in the accumulation of salt, which leaches into the limestone and plaster and gradually causes them to crumble into powder. To combat this, Hawass established a rotation system so that each year one pyramid is closed for cleaning and renovation while the other is open to the public. One of the current concerns that is mentioned frequently is the risk of urban sprawl of Cairo toward the Giza Plateau. In an attempt to manage the risk, the whole precinct is now fenced to protect the site from rapid expansion of Cairo urban area. Work is also being done to preserve information regarding the structures, utilizing innovative tools and technologies. The project Scan Pyramids started in 2015. The project performs non-invasive scans of the Giza pyramids using radiographic muons, infrared thermography, photogrammetry, scanner, and 3D reconstruction. In addition to the exploratory applications, the scans are also being utilized for a photogrammetry campaign using drones to rebuild the Giza Plateau and the site of Dashur with all their monuments in 3D with a unique centimeter precision. Having the information gathered from the scans and the detailed coordinating models can help to preserve the information about the World Heritage Site for continued research off-site. The first time I became aware of the pyramids in Giza as a child, I was fascinated by them. In the early 1990s, my family vacationed in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we visited the Luxor Hotel, which has been designed as a pyramid with a replica of the Great Sphinx in front of it. Some years later, I watched the movie Stargate, which depicted a man translating hieroglyphics from an artifact excavated in Giza, Egypt. The artifact turned out to be made by extraterrestrials, but is still a fascinating theory trying to explain the complexities of the ancient Egyptian culture. Later in 2004, my family had the opportunity to go to the New Orleans Museum of Art and view the exhibition, The Quest for Immortality: Treasures of Ancient Egypt. Exclusive to the New Orleans exhibition, there was also an unwrapped mummy on exhibit. She was unwrapped and named Nefer Atethu by Egyptologist George Glidden in 1851. It inspires a desire to learn more about the medical and scientific knowledge that the Egyptians had mastered thousands of years ago. There are multiple recent events related to this UNESCO World Heritage Site. A surprising occurrence in the news just a few weeks ago has gone viral when a dog was spotted on top of a pyramid by a paramotorist. The dog was seen wandering around the top of Khafre, the second largest of the three Giza pyramids, barking at birds. On more scholarly topics, a study was recently performed trying to enact a theory regarding the origins of the Great Sphinx. The researchers claim that the body of the Sphinx could have been created naturally by wind blowing the sand. A plan was announced to attempt to restore the granite cladding of Menkora, the smallest of the three Giza pyramids. The project intends to utilize the original granite rock covering that has fallen off the pyramid over time. Some of the granite is still attached to the base of the pyramid, and other pieces have been recovered close to surface level. There is scanning set to take place looking for more of the original granite stones. The scanning for the restoration project is in line with the ongoing project Scan Pyramids. The project has recently found a 30-foot long tunnel underneath the Great Pyramid Khufu. Looking at recent geological discoveries through radar satellite imaging, a long buried river has been discovered within the past year. It is a 40-mile-long branch of the Nile River that runs along the path of the pyramid fields near Memphis. This waterway could be a clue to the construction of the pyramids, as it would have made moving the large stones across long distances much easier and quicker. It could also add information regarding the climate changes that have occurred in this area. It is important to try and maintain this UNESCO World Heritage Site in order to continue learning more about the ancient Egyptian civilization. The laws that are in place may help protect further looting attempts and intentional damage, especially when combined with the increased security efforts. Managing the risks that can impact the site and repairing degradation to the structures is vital to preserve the World Heritage Site. Additionally, continuous research efforts should be encouraged to try and glean as much as possible to bestow to future generations. Thank you so much for watching. References for both the information and the slide images will be linked as Google Docs in the description below. Have a great day.